Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting to recreate Jamie McMurray's 2018 practice flip he had at Talladega yesterday. I unfortunately did not catch the wreck live, but I figured out shortly after it happened because you guys were blowing me up with notifications asking me to do this, asking me to try to recreate his wreck. So alas, here we are. Thank you very much everyone for joining in. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you're new to my channel and haven't yet, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, I am currently streaming over on Twitch. As you can see, I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you would like to be so kind as to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. That being said, without further ado, let's get into some Jamie McMurray crashing. So as you saw by the clip in the wait screen, if you haven't seen the wreck yet, in the middle of a practice session going down the backstretch, Jamie McMurray was on the outside, leading the outside lane, with, I believe, Stenhouse and Newman behind him. All of a sudden, he blew a tire. He got sideways, got hit by Newman, and that contact sent him up in the air. And he subsequently barrel rolled about 5 or 6 times, catching the catch fence on about the third roll as he tumbled in to the infield fence. Came to a rest on his side momentarily before coming back down on his wheels. Please don't freeze. Alrighty. So, right off the bat, you are going to notice that the cars are going to be going really fast. I have that on purpose, just to try to have them get airborne. I believe I still have the roof flaps turned on. I can always try turning the roof flaps off as a last resort, but I don't want to do that. Alright. Right before I get into the video, I'm just going to pause. Why isn't my chat not loading up? Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Gonna get some shout-outs in soon. Alrighty. Dynaco's All My Fan, Cars Fan, 5 Racing, Duke Fan, 3388, Sylvie Gang, Jay Kaiser, Dakota Lane, TNT Productions, Pantalica, Dirt Racer 26, Dale Jr. Fan, 88, Duke Fan, oh, I already got you, Crane, Caterpillar, 1984, Chrysler, Fantasticat, Reenactment, Little Jamie Baby, The Ryan 597, Dreamscape Guardians, Husky Tech, Jay Kaiser, Dominic Walker, NASCAR Crashes Fan 2, Alex Stewart, Great Fireman, Matt Tweedle. Man, you guys are commenting quickly today. Alright. Got a decent audience right now, so I'm assuming you guys would rather see some crashing instead of me just staring into my chat window reading the usernames the whole time. So without further ado, let's get into some crashing. Oops. Zoom the camera view back out a little bit. Right there is good. Alright, so if I need to, I'm going to change some track settings in the INI. But if you look closely, I took the save game editor that I just recently learned how to do. So if you look closely, look at the lineup. The 2 of Keselowski, and then Logano, Blaney, Boyer, Harvick. I know Harvick and Blaney's paint schemes aren't exactly correct. There's a few paint schemes I'm missing. But hold on, I will get back to the crashing in just one moment. I'm just doing some explaining first. But if you look at that inside line quickly, I have the same running order on the inside line, and then Stenhouse and Newman were on the outside, shortly behind Jamie Mack, and then Newman's the one that hits him. And you'll hear I have Stenhouse and Newman. So I'm gonna, on the start, I'm gonna slow down on purpose a little bit just to let this inside line get going. And then I'm gonna go really fast on the backstretch, purposefully lose control and or downshift to purposefully spin out my car. Hopefully Ryan Newman or any other Chevy hits me, and the reason it can be any other Chevy as long as it's the same manufacturer type, I can always switch out the paint scheme, the TGA file, for those of you familiar with the advanced aspects of this game, painting-wise. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna let these guys get a little bit of a better start than the outside line. Hopefully Joey Logano doesn't pass. If he does, it's not a huge deal. Just as long as they're in somewhat the correct order. Alrighty, so now we're going to be going a little faster than we should be, but it's so I can get airborne. Trust me. Alright. So I'm going to spin out. Yeah, no one hit me, but I'm still getting airborne. I still hit the fence. Whoa. Decent crash, but no flip. I tried to spin out, but by the time I was spinning, everyone missed me, so I wasn't able to get hit. Ryan Newman is kind of stuck back there. I might end up switching Stenhouse and Newman, which I can do. But we'll try a couple more times. We won't give up right away. We'll try a few more times before we try changing some things around. But alright, at least we got airborne, even with the roof flaps on that first attempt. Did I seriously change it to the weight screen? Alright, sorry. You guys didn't miss anything. I got airborne a little bit, and then I hit the inside wall. I didn't flip or anything. I am really sorry. Most viewers I've had for a stream in a while, and I have a major screw-up like that. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I switched it back. Just let me double-check. I also clicked back on the chat to make sure that isn't frozen. Alright. You guys didn't miss anything. I'm so sorry. I was so busy setting everything up. If I would have glanced over at the chat a little bit sooner, I would have noticed. But, so like I said, you guys didn't miss anything. I tried spinning around, got into the air a little bit, and then not even much. And then I hit the inside wall. Didn't flip over. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. If it's any consolation, I plan on going at least 2 hours as opposed to the usual one, so just let's forget that last 5 minutes didn't happen. Alright, sorry, guys. But yeah, as I was explaining, if you look at the lineup on the inside line, it's the same as the line, like the top 4 or 5 when the wreck happened. And then I'm in the outside line. Shoot, I screwed that one up. Maybe not quite. Just need to get back in front of Newman. But we're going to be going way faster than we should be. Even on this first lap, yeah, look, 205, 210, so I might have to change that. Maybe change the restrictor plate type, but right, I'm just going to practice getting hit by Chase Elliott here. Alright, no flip. Someone else went flipping. I didn't flip. I think Amarola I saw, at least on the side, maybe. I was just practicing downshifting to pretend blowing a tire like that. I didn't get hit by Dylan. Or not Dylan, Elliott the right way. Yeah, that was Amarola I saw flipping. Holy crap, and DiBurrito takes a hard shot into the outside wall. That burrito got scrambled. And then meanwhile Amarola's tumbling down the banking. Finally comes back on his wheels. Alright, next, and I will try not screwing up the shift this time. We're not on the weight screen, are we? Okay, good. Dreamscape Guardians. Xander loves Lightning McQueen. So do I. We got that in common. Alright. Yeah, I want the, like, inside few cars to stay in the order they are, hopefully. But behind me, Newman kept dropping back a little bit farther than I wanted him to, at least on the first 2 attempts. So I might switch Stenhouse and Newman, but otherwise I like how the lineup is right now. If anyone still sees the wait screen, just hit refresh. I've long since changed it. You guys might be behind a few minutes. That was indeed a humdinger. Chrysler. Duke fan, I'll make sure to yell next time. Alright, here we go. So about halfway down the backstretch, I am going to purposefully downshift and then hopefully get hit by either Newman or any other Chevy that might be behind me. Alright, so I gotta run, then all of a sudden, oh, there goes the tire. Darn it. Whoa. It's floating through the air for a few seconds there, but never got upside down. Never got completely upside down. But let's take a look at that replay. What does TV2 look like? There we go. Alright, I think I need to get a little bit further in front of the pack. I think I lagged too far behind there. I was already too far back in the middle. Mostly everyone avoided me by the time until I was setting back down on the ground. I need someone to hit me right as I'm starting to get light, and then just have that be the big thing that sends me over. I need it. Preferably a Chevy to hit me and send me upside down, and then I need to get tumbling the right way towards the inside wall. Let's cross our fingers. Poor Jamie Mack. What's up, Corvette Racing 48? Joe UT 0000. This should hopefully be an interesting one. T-Bane 6 Fan 101. This was in practice, but I'm just doing it in race mode just so I can have the pack, because it'd be really hard to get that pack in practice for this game. I almost screwed up the shifting again. I think we're good. All four of the cars that were in 4th place were all Fords. So if they switch positions around, I can always just switch to the TGA scheme. It's good. Alright, oop, there goes the tire. Come on, someone hit me. Oh, darn it. That was close. Did you see, I think it was Bowman, who was a Chevy, hit me, and I started to get very light. You could see the car just start to lift up off the ground, but wasn't enough to send me over. Yep, the back tires are off the ground. Alright, instead of doing it that way, I think I gotta be up in the outside line and then spin across. Yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way. I'm stupid. I'll do it the correct way next time. I'll be in the outside line, then I don't know why I kept going to the inside line. But yeah, trial and error. I'll get better with each attempt, hopefully. Hurricane Lane Gaming, Dynacles Online Fan, Stephanie Oakley, Alex Stewart, Cheryl Scheckenberg, Jerry Stoner. How's it going, guys? Duke Fan, Jay Kaiser, Epic Ryan 10, California Mapping. What is up, everyone? Alright, on to the next attempt. Wow. We can actually get 10 more watchers. We'll have 100. We'll hit the triple digits for the first time in a while. I plan on streaming this one for at least a couple hours, if not a few. At least 2 or 3. So hopefully we should get 100 at some point. Alright, green flag. Alright, get out of here, Stonehouse. Actually, that's kind of good, because now I got Newman right behind me. Alright, the order is perfect right now. Look at that. Take a screenshot of the running order when the wreck happened. Look at now. Alright. Ooh! We got a successful sideways blowover after getting hit and a additional tumble. We got hit from a Chevy nonetheless. Unfortunately, we didn't go to the inside wall and didn't tumble enough times, so that's definitely a step in the right direction. Look at that. We get hit by Johnson, which is a Chevy. We could avoid just switch the paint scheme. But we get hit by him and do a perfect sideways blowover. We just need more momentum going towards the inside wall. That hit sent us back towards the outside, but we did do an additional tumble without having to turn the grip up. So that's a promising sign. Alright. Let's try that again. I'm pumped. That was a good attempt. That was a really good attempt. At least for this early on. Obviously not an edit-worthy one, but it was definitely promising. But yeah, I need to be in the outside line, and then yeah, pretend to blow a tire by downshifting and then spin towards the inside. Then hopefully get hit by another Chevy like that. That sends me... And then the hit that sends me over, hopefully the momentum from that carries me towards the inside wall. Crossing our fingers. S2 Gaming. Zulian Hubbard. I'm trying to get people that haven't gotten a shout out yet. Hurricane Irma. What is it with all the hurricane usernames? Passion Chandler. Logan Man. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. I knew this was going to be one of the more popular streams. Got a zillion requests to do this one right away. Did it as quickly as I could. Alright. I know we're going a little faster than we should be by the time we get down to the backstretch, but I have that on purpose for two reasons. One, to hopefully make getting airborne easier, and two, so we can be up to speed in time. Alright, come on. Whoa! And then we get hit by Truex. Oh, we're upside down. Alright, that was a fail. That was no good. But still spectacular. I took out DiBurrito in the process. DiBenedetto in the Can-Am Holy Ford. He's driving a Ford, right? Yes. Sent him up in the air. And he side slaps with Chase Elliott. Alright, let's try that again. That wasn't even close. Uos Gaidios. Dakota Lane. Renan. Mike Joy. The Great Fireman. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that attempt we got 2 attempts ago was... The start looked incredibly close. Yay, we got triple digits, at least briefly. Let's say I got triple digit live viewers for a stream for the first time in a while. Thank you guys, everyone watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I make a video worth watching, entertaining enough to keep you guys around. Trust me, I'm trying. Yeah, this inside line is perfect to what the top 4 or 5 were running at the time of the wreck. Not necessarily time, but just that pack, you know what I mean. And yeah, that's why I'm doing race right now, because I know they were in practice, but I want this pack to be the way it is. And all the front 4 were all Ford, so if they switch around getting up to speed, I can always just switch the paint schemes around. So that's good. got a good head of steam going on the backstretch, and then also, oh no, there goes a tire. Darn it. Whoa, we're upside down, as well as Bowman the Showman, I think. Yeah, Bowman's upside down. It looks like he's tumbling in the grass, a la Richard Lasseter. Poor Bowman. Wrong place, wrong time. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, he just gets clipped by me and then gets hit by Brennan Gaughan and sent over into the turn 3 banking. Let's take a look at the ending part of his ride. Poor Bowman, and then Kurt Busch almost hits him. Then he gets into the grass, and that's when he tumbles a few more times. At least he comes to rest on his wheels. Alright, let's try that again, since we didn't get hit and go airborne initially that time, at least. We kind of did, technically, eventually, but not where we needed to. Joshua Nike, 48 Gaming. How's it going? Ryan Kame. Randall Payne. Agent Reaper. Seen a lot of new names watching right now. Welcome, everyone. Do you guys want me to try one attempt through Jamie Mac's view? I'm going to. I'm going to do one attempt from Jamie Mac view. Sometimes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got the, not necessarily a perfect attempt, but the closest attempt I got that I ended up editing for the Michael McDowell flip reenactment. I recorded that in cockpit view. So you never know. Could happen this time. Alrighty, we got Newman right behind us. Alrighty, we got Newman as well as a few other Chevys behind us. Alright, good. So I can just get ahead of steam and then... Oh, we're upside down. Oh! We did get hit by Newman. We got clipped by Newman. And we technically looked like flipped a little bit, but we went back down on our wheels, so it looked like it was only one time over. I gotta take a look at the replay. We did get hit by Newman, it looked like. He just barely clipped us right there. That was the weirdest, almost blowover kind of flip. Right there is when he was, like, at most upside down. Yeah, I would consider that a flip. Definitely. Oh, darn it. We got barely clipped by Newman, and we almost flipped over. Oops, didn't mean to hit return to pit. Alright, let's try the next attempt. Or should I say the next attempt? Waffle Grippers, it's Movement 777. Dylan Averill, Traveling Toy Guy. How are you guys doing? We got some motocross going on right now. Let's not just get discouraged if I don't get it right away. A lot of times I've gotten perfect attempts near the end of the videos. I got more fake accounts. Yeah, that's nothing new. I've had people stealing my videos and creating fake accounts before. Sadly, that happens when you get a decent amount of subscribers. I'm not to like a level of fame by any means, but I've got enough subscribers where I got people trying to copy me at this point. I realize that comes with the territory, and yes, I am aware. Thank you to those of you pointing out. we got Newman right behind us. Not anymore. There we got Bowman. Alright, come on, Bowman, send me over. Oh, we're flipping. We're tumbling, kind of. Not really. Oh, back on the wheels. I don't necessarily need to get hit by Newman. I just need to get hit by a Chevy. Because then I can always switch out the paint schemes and have it look like Newman hit me as long as it's a Chevy. Close that time, but no cigar. I think I'm doing it a little too late as well. So I'll try doing it earlier down the backstretch. Yeah, I definitely did it too late that time. AMD Productions, what is up? Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Where do you get NR2003? Personally, I got NR2003 as one of my greatest Christmas presents ever. It's probably like 10 years ago now. In 2008, yeah. Oh, someone's bike is down. Crazy Man 6447. Did the chat freeze? Or are you guys just screwing with me? Huh. That's weird. I didn't click off of it. Well, I'm gonna try this. Just hit F5. Alright, there we go. I didn't even click off of it. You guys are just chatting so fast it actually temporarily froze it. I refreshed it. I clicked on the chat window and refreshed. Should be all good now, at least temporarily. Man, we got double-digit watchers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Aaron FX, thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment, man. VGO3, what's up, man? Man or woman, I have no idea if anyone's what gender anyone is just by their username. It's motorsports, I'm just assuming you guys are all guys. I could be wrong though. There could be some Natalie Deckers out there, or some Danikas. Alright, need a Chevy to hit me. Come on, Chevy. Come on, Chevy. I took out Chase Elliott. I didn't flip over, but that was still a really weird crash. I was just like floating through the air, like halfway down the backstretch. That was kind of like Chase Elliott last year. So I never quite flipped over. Speaking of Chase Elliott, that's who I landed on, as well as Kurt Busch. Got an airborne car right on his hood, right in the same spot that he was flipping 5 years ago. Alright, let's try that again. How many money do I have? 2. I have 2 monies. Who else is in the chat? Monster Jam Fan 30. Hey, do not speak ill of one of my drivers that I root for. Yakahana Yaga. I know I mispronounce your name every time, but what is up? I did not get the Sadler flip I wanted. I'm going to have to move on to a part 4 at some point. Dios. I'm not that good at this game. I'm good at crashing because it doesn't take too much skill. But have you ever seen my videos where I try to race seriously? I don't think I've finished without a DNF in probably a year. I'm like the John West Townley or Stephen Wallace of NR2003. Once Hamlin gets by, we got some Chevys behind us. Come on, Bowman. Come on. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. That was definitely the closest I've gotten, but not quite. I might have to turn the grip up a little bit. Change whatever the restrictor plate settings are. And then turn the track temperature down so it's easier to get airborne. And the heightened grip will make the car more prone to bouncing when it comes back over on its wheels as opposed to staying and sliding. Well, that was the closest I've gotten to hitting the inside catch fence. Yet. Not quite. I need to bounce over that safer barrier. Alright, we'll try a few more times before we try changing some settings around. Next! Mess Yourself fan. Randall Payne. The Ryan 597. And probably getting a couple of repeats accidentally in there. Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm definitely probably going to turn the grip up at some point, because I do have the grip turned up a little bit already, but not to the point where when I come over it's going to stick and bounce versus just slide. You guys know what I mean? See, I need to take a look at what the restrictor plate settings are and maybe change those. Maybe change those back to normal, which I believe is 1. But I'll turn the grip up and turn the track temperature down, which makes it easier to get airborne. Alright, I've got a bunch of Camaros behind me. Alright, come on. Oh, darn it. That looks kind of more like Matt Kenseth in 2016 than Jamie McMurray's one. That looked a lot like Matt Kenseth's 2016 flip. Decent reenactment, but not the one we're going for. Alright, try a few more times before we'll change some settings around. Then once we change those settings around, we should hopefully get some way better attempts. So if you guys want to see some closer attempts, stay tuned. We're still in the double or the triple digits. At least we're able to get a blowover on command basically each time, and now we're getting closer and closer towards that inside fence. So even before making some settings changes that I want to, or even getting some, I can't say close, but on the right track attempts. That's what I can say. Jimmy Johnson 48 champion, Allison Price, Toaster Gaming. What is up, guys? I don't think Kenseth's racing tomorrow. I think the earliest he's starting is Kansas. I think T-Bane is still racing tomorrow. The Cars Thomas Kid 12. Whoops. You guys didn't see that. Alright, so we'll try 2 more attempts. And then we will change some settings around. I almost said I gotta get going, but I don't have to get going. I can stick around for a while. Alright, we actually got Ryan Newman right behind us. Just gonna go slow down just a little bit on purpose just to let a few of these cars go by, because I want the Chevy right behind me. Oh, darn it. That was more or less the right way I needed to get hit, but it wasn't a Chevy that hit me. It was Amarola and his Ford. Oh, I was gonna say that really blew my engine, but no, it was downshifting from first, or into first from 200 some miles an hour. The car got very light right there. Look at that. Just sitting there floating. Bam. Oh, not quite. False alarm. Did the chat freeze again? I mean, I didn't click off of it. I'll try refreshing. I mean, you guys are commenting so fast this time. Not like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all, trust me. Alright, is it good now? I just have to click over to the chat window and hit F5. That usually works. Yeah, it's just freezing every now and then when you guys are commenting really fast. Another downside of having a fairly watched video. Sometimes if it's commenting too fast, it'll freeze the chat. It did freeze for me. The chat window was probably frozen. Your guys' live chat was probably working fine. It's probably just the chat window. Alright, so last attempt, and then we will go into the track INI file. I always have to say that really slowly because I feel if I try to say that quickly, I'll stumble over it and slur it almost. Jasper B, Fireball 398, John Clay Alverda. I think I almost got that. Alright, Stenhouse got past us, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal that Stenhouse got past us. Alright, once again we got two Chevys right behind us. Oh, we got hit by Newman. Well, we're tumbling. Oh, we got close to the inside, but once again, not quite. I mean, we're going in the right direction, no pun intended, but nothing close to what he did yet. We haven't seen the spectator camera view yet. We got hit by Newman, go tumbling, and not quite. Alright, so we are going to retire. Keep everything the same. Make sure not to click on anything too fast, because I don't want the game to freeze. Alright. So the screen's going to be black for you guys for just a second. And then when I switch the screen over, the chat and face cam is going to go away. Here we go. But I'm doing that on purpose so any vital text or information you guys might need on the screen isn't blocked from either the chat or my face. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, our C drive, Papyrus, the NR2003, tracks. And here's the track we're using, Talladega 2015 Action Pack Tracks Spring. Alright, so here's what we got the grip set to so far. We are going to turn the grip up to 2.1. I don't know why I'm feeling like that's the number, but that's the number I'm setting it to. For those of you really familiar with this game and know what I'm doing, for those of you not familiar, this is kind of gibberish, I know. Just bear with me for a couple minutes and then we'll be back to crashing. Alright, minus 74. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's just purely for aerodynamic reasons. And then chassis type, I'm going to switch that to 4. So we should get up to speed pretty quickly, but we won't be going nearly as fast of a top speed. And with the track temperature turned down, we should be getting airborne easier, and with the grip turned way up, that should make it easier for the continued tumbles once I start flipping. So let's see how all these changes do. Alright, I'm switching back over, and the game is loading back up. We're about 30 seconds away from more crashing, as long as the game doesn't freeze and crash. JMac crash, keeping everything else the same. Alright, resume and save race. Yes, please don't crash. Please don't crash, please don't crash. No pun intended. I'm talking about my computer. Thank you. Alright, no crash. Alright, minus 74. Hope you brought your winter coats. It's a little bit chilly in April right now. Alrighty, and we don't have the drivers start your engines. Jackson Newmill. How's it going? The King has arrived, i.e. Richard Petty. He has showed up in the chat. Alright, so this is going to be a significantly different feeling physics for the car. But we still have the same qualifying order. We're still going to be trying the flip on the first lap. We should be up to speed. It's around the same spot. We should be around 205, 210 by the time we get to the backstretch. But I'm going to have a lot more grip, and the temperature is down, so in certain spots of the track it's going to be slick. But with the track temperature down, it's going to make it way easier to get airborne, and obviously with the grip turned up, once I get sideways, if I'm going fast enough, it'll be way more prone to continuing to tumble. QSZ Matthew, what is up? Dale Jr. fan 88. Alrighty. Green flag. Yeah, I figured the AI are probably going to be a little bit quicker to get going too. I'll take that into consideration for next time. Alright, the sparks are probably going to go away once I get onto the backstretch. It's just a high bank thing. Alright, so look at that. We're not going quite as fast, but it should be easy to get airborne. Alright. We just got hit by a Chevy. Boom. Into the inside wall. Darn it. Alright, that wasn't bad. Obviously not edit-worthy, but a step in the right direction once again. It just proved that I can get a blowover on command, get hit by a Chevy to send me, flipping. And I actually did get close to hitting the inside wall that time, or the inside catch fence. No one else actually crashed, though, so that was an issue. Alrighty. Next! And yes, the chat is frozen, darn it. Alright. There we go. I unfroze it. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. That just came through really quickly. And yeah, I know that was way too late. I was mainly waiting for one of the Chevys to catch up. I didn't want to slam on the brakes, but yes, I know that was too late. I'll try it sooner down the backstretch. I'm trying to take notes with each failed attempt to not do those particular things in the future. So yes, I'll try to do it earlier in the future attempts. Barrett, Mackey, Scalene, Maz 27 Gaming, Caden, Cart, Go Away. Lots of new names in this stream. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you're enjoying the video. Alright, let's do this. I might stream for like 3 hours for this one. Alright, so far so good. Yes, I'll try to do the spin earlier down the backstretch this time. Steam, all of a sudden the tire goes, boom, up into the, oh darn it. Alright, so obviously since the grip is turned up when I slide sideways, if the tires are making complete contact, the heightened friction, it's going to make the car come to a stop quicker. But I almost got into the catch fence that time. I think I did that one a little too soon. Should have waited another second or two to do that one, but next, Joshua Harrison, Dale Jr., Shadow Bounty 1, Passion Chandler, we got you. Aaron FX. Thank you all, one and all, for joining. Hope you're having a good Saturday evening. Once again, I don't know if I mentioned this. Congrats to Spencer Gallagher. Is that who won? Yeah, I believe on the Xfinity Series win. It was a pretty quiet first two stages, and then they picked up the racing in the last stage. It was actually fairly clean for the most part. There wasn't any huge wrecks. There's a couple smaller ones, nothing big, but yeah. Spencer Gallagher comes away with the win. I preferred the ARCA finish way more. Now that was exciting. Just side by side, beating and banging the entire final lap, coming down to inches apart on the start-finish line. Jamester, Gabe the Hype, Annette Betsy, Sunday for one of the viewers, so might have someone from the other side of the globe, I'm assuming. It's cool. Jeez. What a hard crash for Jamie Mack. That was way harder than his flip. Darn it. I didn't even get hit by anyone that time, so that was a complete fail. Once again, I think I did it just a hair too soon. Yeah. I'm self-conscious now. You guys were telling me I was doing it too late. Now I'm doing it too soon. Look at that hit, though. Jeez, just airborne almost the whole time down the backstretch. Just no speed slowing me down whatsoever except for the air resistance. Driver's side first on the outside wall. As DW would say, thank goodness for the safer barrier. Indeed. Alright, next. Gabsy Power just subscribed. Nice knowing my Streamlabs thing works. Ungaden Knuckles Dewey. I have no idea how the heck that's pronounced, but how are you? That's a really, really cool paint scheme for Kozlowski. I'm a fan of Brad Kozlowski, and I'm a fan of black and red paint schemes. So I like... We haven't even been streaming an hour yet. I got at least another one to go. Bonzi Hunter, my user account boy Triple J. Jackson Mule, I think I already got you. Alrighty. Chevys at? Where are all the Chevys at? Alright, all of a sudden the tire goes down. Oh, we're airborne. Not quite, darn it. I think I might need to turn the temperature down a little bit more. That one's not even worth a replay. AMD Productions. I don't know if I got you yet. Icy Chrysalis. I wonder if I pronounced that right. Alright, they were like 4 wide bunched up at the start of the last attempt. I don't know if the temperature is too cold. I'm having trouble getting all the way upside down the way I need to, and having the temperature lower helps with you getting airborne, so. I'm gonna keep the settings where they're at for now. Who else is in the chat? Preston Hill. Ola. Whoa. Well, Stenhouse is a Ford. I can always just switch him out with Kozlowski. That's fine. Oh, we got Joey Logano making it 3 wide on the inside. Alright, there goes tire. Boom. Darn it. That was such a weird flip. That was one of the weirder flips I've ever seen. Yeah, let's take another look at this replay. That was so weird. It's kind of balanced there on its left side for a second. Take a screenshot of that. Alright, next. Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning, I'm not tired. Hold on. Need my energy drink. There we go. Rolling Rock brand energy drink. Hey look, it's the Bush commercial. Hunter Farmer. This is some pretty awesome content. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully I can get one that's actually really close to Jamie's real life lips soon. See you later, Husky Tech. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Nan-ook. Isaac Gaming 21. What is up, everyone? Darn it. Shoot. Shoot. Alright. That was one of the weirdest crashes I've ever seen. For me in this game, at least. I missed the shift. I kept thinking I'm doing the my paddle shifters, but to downshift directly, I have it set to the direct selection shifting, so I have my directional pad as my means of shifting. So that's why I missed a gear, and that's what caused that wreck. I was upside down before we even got to the start-finish line. That was like almost kind of a blowover, but not really. Like right here I'm spinning around, and then that contact from Johnson almost makes it look aerodynamic, but it's not. I'm just kind of rolling gently over on his hood. That was weird. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff that I'm racing with right now, the track, the mod, etc., the paint schemes I can't help you with. Those are all just downloaded individually, either on Stunod Racing, Nnracing, or I think Sim Racing Design has a few of the schemes. But yeah, all the links should be down below in the description, and I know I keep forgetting to add it, but for those of you interested in how I get the updated ticker, if you just Google NR2003 UI enhancements, I believe a link or a thread should come up right away with a download link and instructions of how to install it. Anything you see me racing with, how I've gotten it is if I've had to look up, Googled, I've asked There's questions. I never figured any of this stuff out myself, so most stuff I learned how to do in this game, painting cars, installing all the mods and tracks, etc., getting my wheel set up, I've all learned through watching YouTube tutorials. TNT Man, the Ben Crazy, there's a few other guys who I can't name off the top of my head. Put out some great tutorials out there if there's anyone has any questions, any facts, some FAQs, some frequently asked questions. Alrighty. I actually didn't miss the gear that time. Alrighty, get up to speed. Stay a few spots behind the lead, and hopefully I will succeed. Guess I'm going to modify it each time for whatever situation I'm in. Alright, here goes a tire. Ouch. I just weight shift roll over it right into the wall. Backwards. That must have been scary. That was like a mixture between weight shift and a blowover. Joel Miles, what's up? 12 Sharonda. Jeez. Get one more view of that. And boom. Actually, it looks a little good. It looks like he hits the back end into the wall and then the front end versus just smashing the roof. Alright, let's try again. Try a few more times, then maybe we'll try a few things. Try switching a few things around the track INI file. I'm just pausing something really quickly. Alright, just making sure this is still going. That would be bad if I wasn't still streaming. Alright, clicking on the chat, making sure that ain't frozen. Alright, we're good. We good. I should be doing a race later tonight if I'm up. Hopefully. Should be doing the full 100% length race. So in addition to doing like 2 separate 2.5 hour long streams today, I might do another possibly 4 hour long one. I'm looking at possibly streaming upwards of 8 or 9 hours today. You're welcome. The red flag shows up because of the ticker update, which I explained earlier. It's one of the things I keep forgetting to put the link for, but I will in the near future. If you just Google NR2003 UI enhancements, you should see a link or a thread pop up right away with a download link. That's how you get the updated ticker in the F menus. Alright, let the top 4 be right in their little line like they were. Perfect. And hope damn Chevy comes up behind me and sends me into the inside fence. Alright. Darn it, I keep just tipping over like that. It's like one of the first times I've actually like tumbled a few times. I might need to change something with the grip. I might need to turn the grip down actually a little bit. Such a weird flip that keeps happening. And we got a wreck in the background. We got Jamie Mack flipping back on his wheels. Alright, next. What the heck is going on? Why is my computer freaking out? Damn it. Stupid ad. My computer froze, now I'm trying to refresh it. One of my means of previewing the chat is frozen. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. Come on, Newman. Come on, catch up. Get right up here. There we go. There we go, Newman. Hello, Newman. Alright, I'll stop at the bad puns. Alright, we got nothing but Chevys behind us. Alright, tire goes. Darn it. I keep clipping another car before I'm actually getting hit first. That's messing up me getting airborne. That one's not even worth a replay. Mr. M. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna try turning the grip down actually just a little bit. On like maybe 1.8. I set it up to like 2.1. I think that's a little too much. We're only an hour in. Turn the bunching distance down too, because people are saying they're too bunched together. I'll keep the drafting distance what it is, but I'll turn the bunching distance. Or up, I mean. Turn it up. Alex, man. How's it going? Alright, that's going to be the same as what happened before. Alright, that was a fail. So I'm just going to try this. That was a fail from the get-go. Oh, my car's dead. I was gonna go backwards, but my car's dead. Alright, let's try that again. The Wisconsin weather guy. Excuse me, what's up? Yeah, that was... I didn't miss a shift that time, just Stenhouse got a huge jump, and I was blocked too late. Joel Miles just subscribed. Now wait a second. How have you been a mod for probably over a year and a half if you just subscribed? Unless it's an imposter. Alright, awesome. We've been right around 120 viewers this entire stream. I'm gonna go for a while. As long as the viewers are that high, I'm gonna go for a while. As long as you guys are enjoying this video. Newman back there, but he's kind of falling back on the outside. Whoa. Alright, here we got Chevys. Blown tire. Boom. Up in the air. Come on, tumble. 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 Oh, darn it. That was probably the closest I've gotten. Jamie Mack. Oh man, that would be scary. The way he's upside down and where the window net is, he would not be able to get out up against that wall. They'd have to like break the other window. That would be scary. That's probably the closest I've gotten. I got a good blowover, then I got a few good tumbles afterwards before I landed back on Johnson. But I took out like 3 cars in doing so instead of just Newman, or one individual Chevy. That start was looking good. But yeah, that would be scary the way he came to a rest. Upside down with the window up against that wall. So wouldn't be able to get out if he wanted to. That'd be really scary. Yeah. That window is flush up against that wall. Talk about claustrophobic. Alright, yeah. Like everything, Johnson ruined it. Just kidding. I like Johnson. Adam Samsel Gaming. What is up? I think I waited a second too long to try it that time too, but I was just waiting for the Chevys behind me to catch up without having to hit the brakes too hard. Depending on how I'm feeling, depending on how long I got this many watchers, as long as I'm getting decently close attempts and you guys are enjoying the video, hell, I might pull a Jimmy B and stream for a good 3 or 4 hours tonight. If you guys would be interested. Actually, no, I can't do that. If I stream super long, that means I'm not going to be able to... This one's super long, that means I'm not going to be able to do the race. I'll still do this one for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll do the race later tonight. Auto Shade. You are new to the group. Well, welcome. Be prepared for tons of crashing and shenanigans. Welcome to the club. God damn it. See what happens when I look at the chat. Alright, here goes his tire. Boom. Flipping off of Newman. Oh, oh. Holy crap. That is if Jamie would have gotten stuck actually in the fence instead of just grazed it. Jeez. Alright, that's getting saved as a what if. Holy crap. Alright, we're saving that. We'll edit that as something separate later on. What if Jamie got stuck in the catch fence? Man, that was perfect. If I could have just like kept tumbling. Oh god, that was so on the right track. If I could have just kept tumbling a few more times instead of getting stuck, that would have been awesome. Alright, Jamie Mac stuck in fence. Man, that was definitely super close. Alright, let's get one more look at that one before we go next. So close. Got stuck in the fence. Ryan Newman is the one that sent me flipping. I started tumbling after the blowover. Hit the catch fence, but we just got stuck. Man, what are the odds? Alright. Next. Yeah, if I, instead of getting stuck, if I would have just kept rolling. Obviously, the blowover wasn't perfect. But doing those sideways blowovers is really hard in this game. So if I get an otherwise perfect attempt with the rolls and the catch fence and coming to rest in the right stop on my wheels, but the blowover isn't quite exact, I'll still, if it's not exactly one of those sideways blowovers after getting hit. Bell Morty 3166. Well, hello to your mother's account. Tyler Bowen, what's up? You and your hearts. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Man, that was definitely the closest yet. About 70 minutes in it took, but holy cow. First time I hit the catch fence, I get stuck in it instead of just grazing it like Jamie did. Man, what a crash. Alright, we got Newman right behind us, so that's good. We just need to get a clearing into the inside of the track to be able to... Alright, I don't think it's going to be Newman. I think it's going to be Bowman, which is fine because we can switch the schemes. Alright, there goes the tire. Boom. Alright, that was an intense wreck, but not good what we needed for the reenactment. I just spun around in the air the whole time and slammed the inside wall. Damn it. I turned a little too hard into Bowman. I got spun really fast instead of... I need to get more up alongside of the car that's going to hit me. So instead of just doing that spin from clipping my back end, I actually get hit and possibly sent over. I'm going to have to re-duct tape my wheel at some point. Yes, I've got a Logitech force feedback wheel that's duct taped to my desk. Jeff Green's Pocono crash. I could try that. One Spicy Boy, James DeBoss, Tyler Bowen. Make the closest reenactments I've ever seen. Thank you very much. That is my goal. To ultimately one day be the reenactment king. But, oh, darn it. I was just going to say something and I forgot. Darn it. Oh, yeah. I'd love to hear all your suggestions, guys, but if you do have any suggestions, if you're watching this during the live portion of the video, just hold on to those suggestions till after the video is done processing, and then the comments show up. It's way easier for me to see them that way, and also that way you guys can thumbs up each other's suggestions, so then I know which ones the more popular ones are, or which are the more popular ones. James DeBoss was here, apparently. Pikachu Gamer, Kawaii, Pikachu. Whatever happened to Pokemon Go? I got really into that for like a month, and then it died down, and everyone else stopped caring. Whoa. Jeez, I can't steer. Darn it. Oh, and my car is totaled, so I can't even do a backwards big one. Alright, that one wasn't even worth a replay. Yorkie the doggo. Indeed, we do have a flip for this year. I never necessarily want to see any rollovers. Those are scary as heck. What do you want, cat? What do you want? What do you want? Whoa. I don't like this guy being near my gear because he sheds so much. I have to vacuum 40 times a day. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Not too many people that haven't already. Alright. Be gone with you. Alrighty, come on. I didn't get hit by anyone that last time, so that was really disappointing. Alright, come on, Newman. Catch up. Ketchup and mustard. too far to the outside. I'm kind of stuck in a spot where I can't really get a good hit on Newman. Darn it. Alright, let's try this. Oh, sorry, Amarola. Alright, that was a complete fail. That's not even worthy of a replay. Big crash, but no replay. What? 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 Wow. Yes? I fed you already. You're just pretending to want attention. Good thing it's not a full-blown Siamese. Have you ever heard those things meow? Those are crazy. I'd really want a Siamese cat, but that sole reason is the only thing stopping me. Thank you so much again, everyone, for still watching at this point. Bree Pillman, Belfan8, thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet already, guys. I'd really appreciate it. As we continue to try to recreate the spectacular flip from Friday. Poor old little Jamie baby taking a hard tumble down the backstretch. Luckily he was alright and got out right away. Alright, where's the Chevys at? Bowman, try to get him. Alright. Nope. Jeez. Holy crap. That was like if Eric McClure had flipped back when he hit the wall really hard. I forgot what year that was. I want to say 2012. Jeez. What? 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 All right. Next. Meow. My goodness, shush. Mr. Beyond the Gamer. Mr. Erlin. Yeah, it did look like when when Danica hit the wall when Kenseth flipped a little bit. That's what few people talk about. Everyone talks about the Kenseth flip, but no one talks about how viciously hard Danica just drilled the wall in that wreck. She is lucky to have walked out from that one. And once again, that wasn't necessarily her fault. She was just wrong place, wrong time. I think whoever was bump drafting her Got her sideways. Shoot. 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 Alright, that was... What the heck just happened with Truex? He just turned into a lowrider. Looked like he had hydraulics. That must have been the track grip glitching out when he hit the banking. Or the apron. I got stuck to the wall and then I could not save it after that. Yeah, watch Truex right here. He just starts bouncing like a frickin' 1964 Impala. Alrighty, whoops. We'll try that again. We shall try that again. What do you want? What do you want? What? This is one of the few times where you actually want to be held. You're usually really squirmy and want to get down. Oh, here comes the other one now. You see him peeking his head over the desk. What do you want? I fed you guys like literally right before I started streaming, specifically so we wouldn't be doing this. There we go. His wanting to jump down the moment he's held instinct kicked in. See if we can get to 100 likes at some point. Looks like we're only 20 or so away. To get a little slow start like that on purpose. Alright, Newman is back there behind me, but he's 4 wide on the outside. It's not necessarily what I want. Alright, here comes Bowman. Bowman's usually been in a good spot to try to flip into the infield. Alright, boom. Holy crap. Poor Jamie. He got airborne and upside down eventually and hit the wall, just not in the right order. Not in the right order. Whoa, whoa. Hopping and boom. Hard into the outside wall. Tumbles a few more. Hits Bowman. Slides on his roof. Or as Larry McMurray's would say, on his roof. Over on his roof. Next! Emerald Gamer. I agree with what he says. Jet Bell. My day's been pretty good, actually. Thank you for asking. How was everyone else's day? What do you want, cat? Get away from the pedals. I don't like you being by my pedals. Excuse you shed a bunch. And then the hair gets into the pedals, and that's how my last set of pedals stopped working. See you later, Pantalica. Thanks for hopping on. Enjoyed the company. Mr. Beyond a Gamer. For those of you that don't know, those are purposeful voice cracks. I'm not cracking my voice every single time I say next on accident. Although I think you guys pick up on that pretty quickly. Doge Meme. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but hello. Alright, we've been going on about an hour and a half so far. Not bad at all. I'm trying to get more towards the 2-hour-long live streams. Just however long my back can handle. I want to do like 2 or 3 hour long live streams each time, but as I say that, I get into the video and then my back starts killing me. It's not too bad right now. Knock on wood. Alright, we got Newman right behind us. Boom. Darn it. That was such a weird crash. He spun around a bunch of times and still just demolished the inside wall head on. How was that possible? How is that possible? Car Z Fan 21, Jared Caswell, Derpy Banana Cow. Thanks for joining in, guys. Jeez, what a crash by Jamie Mac. Poor Jamie baby. Spin around, and boom, head on. Jeez. Alright, let's try that again. It's one of the few times where I actually haven't gotten upside down. Rig. What is up? For the backwards big one that I eventually do, I'm probably going to pick a different version of Talladega that isn't. Because the way the grip is right now, the AI cars are going to be able to slow down pretty quickly. Darcy Gregorio. How is it going? Thanks everyone who's just joining in. Sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it. And I'd love to hear your suggestions. Just wait till the live video's done processing. Then once the comments appear, give me as many as you want. Then you guys can thumbs up each other's suggestions. And I know which the more popular ones are. You guys know the drill. Taco Master. Make me moderator. I'm sorry I wasn't here. You guys got some interesting usernames. Let's try to get Newman behind us. Hello, Newman. Whoa. Newman and or any other Chevy, which this is perfect right here. Alright, Jamie Mac's got to run all of a sudden. Boom, tire. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, darn it. That was kind of like Kenseth's 2016 one again, but we keep getting close-ish ones. Surf, what sound pack is this? It is the mix between... If you go down to that link down below, the sound pack thread on Sim Racing Design, it's the mix between the Super Speedway ones and then the Mach engine sounds, the 3.0, whatever it is. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Next, a Rooney. We've gotten decently close ones, but nothing definitive yet. We've gotten some really promising attempts, but nothing definitive. We are 10 likes away from 100. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. If you like the video, or even if you're just watching, even if you just have this on in the background while you're doing something right now, I appreciate the support. Excuse me for the burp, by the way. Darn it. It's so fitting that McDonald's is one of McMurray's sponsors. Dreamscape Guardian is back. Alright, so we got the top four. All the top front 5 cars are like all Chevys, so I don't need to worry about the order of them because as long as they're all up near the front, I can always switch their order around later. Whoa. Jeez. Alright, that one was accidental. That was kind of like the Eric McClure crash, except a little bit earlier down the backstretch. Or earlier in the backstretch. Santino Gamer, what is up? Thank you for joining in. Jeez, Joey Logano hit hard too. Bam. Alright, let's try that again and try not to fail this time. NASCAR FedEx Cup Series. Cars Fan 21. I think I already got you, but there you got a repeat. Whoa. Sorry, Kozlowski. My wheel was turned the wrong way. Jeez, what a crash. This mod, if I haven't, or this video, if I haven't done a zillion tests already before, has been a good crash test and damage test of this mod. Zayn Hussein, Fonzie Hunter. Trying to be a lot more proactive with the shoutouts. I know you guys appreciate that. Tall Mayhem Network, I am good. Thanks for asking. Man, Talladega tomorrow. I am pumped. I am stoked. I am pumped. I am stoked and pumped. Stenhouse in the party, but doesn't matter because he's a Ford too. I can just... Darn it! I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. 2 hard hits in a row for Joey Logano and Jamie Mack. But holy crap! Look at that weight shift rollover at the end for Jamie baby. Got a weight shift right there. Then boom, into the wall. Jeez. That was an unnecessary hard wreck at the very end. Whoops. Not return to pit. Restart race. Dang. I'll probably go for another hour or so. Check on the chat, make sure that isn't frozen again. I'm getting paranoid about the chat now. Alright, chat is unfrozen. We're good. We good. Itchy back. See you later, Emerald Gamer. Thanks for joining. Bomb Sniper. Can I do the Joey Logano crash? I'm totally going to try that again in the future. I've tried a couple times, haven't gotten it yet. It's like I said before, I totally would love to take all your suggestions, guys. Just try to save them if you can until the end of the video once it's done processing, down in the regular comments below. That way I can see all your suggestions way easier or way better. Here goes the tire. Boom. Come on. Oh, we got hit by Chase Elliott, a Chevy, but no flip until now. Nope. Is that even worth a replay? Sure, why not? Why not? KHJ Cole. How's it going? Poor Jamie. Alright, let's try that again. The trial and error process continues. Sitting on my wall again. No, I'm not. Just got a hard spot in my chair. It's digging right into my butt. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Come on, guys, just 7 more likes and we'll get 100. I think that'd probably be my first ever 100 likes while I'm live in a particular stream, since the Cars ones. Which, speaking of which, I don't want to give anything away, but there may or may not be another Cars Can I Recreate, a new one that I haven't tried yet, a highly requested one coming in the next couple dozen streams or so. Hint, hint. Awesome, we just hit 100 likes. Thank you so much, guys. You guys freaking rule. Alright, I didn't mean for Stenhouse to pass me, but as long as we got Newman behind me. Stenhouse is a Ford. We can just switch his paint scheme with Kozlowski's. Doesn't matter. All the cars that were in front at the time were basically Fords. Alright, there goes the tire. And that's going to be a rear crash. Keep it off the wall. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Aw, darn it. Now they call a caution. I was going to try coasting backwards and see if I could cause a backwards big one. Alright, that one wasn't even worth a replay, so we will next that one. 108 likes. You guys rule. I am so happy right now. Between the Elliott Sadler one and this one, these streams have been really popular today, so I'm really happy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying it so far. No, I haven't gotten a conclusively close one yet, but like I said, we've gotten probably at least a half dozen ones that are at least had a few aspects correct. Backwards big one will be coming. I will be doing a few of those at the end of the video. With patience comes good things. That was the 93rd like. Thank you for liking, Tag Nation. I really appreciate Clark McKee. I hope there's no flips tomorrow. I hope it stays 4 by like 12. No, 4 by 10. 4 by 9. 4 by 9 the entire way, the entire time without a single caution. That would be my ideal race. 4 by 9 just the entire way. Just 4 wide the whole race. Yes, that's totally possible. I don't know, the end of the 2012 Good Sam 500, those last few laps before everyone wrecked and Tony Stewart flipped, you could have thought that going 3-4 wide the entire race was possible. Oh, that blowover was almost close, but I don't know if I would have flipped to the inside wall or not. That was a really close blowover. 110th like. Thank you very much, Atari81. Beware randoms. Please try the 2017 Indy 500 big one. I probably will come Indy 500 time, upcoming in May in the next few weeks. So I have a post somewhere back. But yeah, just let me know your suggestions. Just let me know after the live video's done. Once the comments show up, it's way easier for me to see them that way, guys. Way better chance of me getting to your suggestions if you post them in the comments versus the live chats. I know more flips equals more reenactments, but I've already got a few I'm editing that That's the thing you guys don't know. Like, even though I haven't posted a reenactment in a while, I've still got, like, at least 4 in the works, or I have at least them partially done. I just need to finish some more CCM work or get another part of the actual replay recorded. Alright, we just dropped down to double digits for the first time in, like, over an hour. Alrighty, green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. Alrighty, we got Hello Newman right behind us. as well as a few other Chevys. Alright, we got a nice good run. That was awesome. Oh, here goes the tire. Darn it. Jeez. What a hard crash. Once again, I kind of got a blowover. I kind of got hit. The T-bone that sent me upside down from a Chevy. I almost hit the inside fence. I did hit the inside wall, but I didn't tumble enough times. CCM as in Camera Control Master, the software that allows you to customize the camera angles to have them. So if you want to record a camera angle similar to a real life one, you can do that. That's what CCM is. The ARCA race was better than today's, in my opinion. You are correct. Nothing against NASCAR. Sometimes there's some more exciting races in different series. Your creepy uncle, what's up? Jeez. He just smacked into the wall upside down. Benjamin King. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. I know everyone and their mom suggested this one to me within the last 24 hours. Don't ask me, it's just an expression. One spicy boy. I love that username. Flag. Let that inside line go by a little bit. So I can let the Chevys towards the back catch up. Alright, here goes my tire. Nope, nope. I hit the Benedetto and that slowed me down. Oh, I'm tumbling. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Bam. And we got another weight shift. It sent me over. Good thing I came to a rest right next to the emergency vehicles. Alright, next. Oh yeah, I did hear the news today. Rest in peace, James Hilton. I know he was a longtime ARCA driver, amongst other things. I know he raced in another series. Can't say I know too much about him, but I'm definitely going to do more research now. Rest in peace, James. Race on. Race in peace. That's what I meant to say. Chase Chapman. How's it going? Cool 200. Ooh, excuse me. Not even that tired, just sitting still for a while. Start to get a little yawny. Chance Wyatt. It's a little bit like Lightning McQueen's crash. I guess. I thought I was making some stretches for trying to compare wrecks, but I guess you would say it looked a little bit like his wreck. Oops, I accidentally started in third that time. I might still be able to salvage this. We got a little bit further back in the pack than I wanted, but we still got plenty of Chevys right behind us. Or we could possibly catch in front of Newman. Alright, there goes my tire. Upside down, flipping. Oh, darn it. I can't remember. Someone should have timestamped what time it was when I got that attempt where I got stuck in the fence. That was ridiculous. Alright, Newman, I got spun off of Newman and I flipped, hit the inside wall, but it's not good enough. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. I'm so glad I discovered this, the save game editor to have everyone lined up in the perfect qualifying order that I want. I'm so glad I discovered that. I'm gonna take a vote. Do you guys want me to stream this one for like another 2 hours in addition to doing a 100% length race later tonight? With like an hour gap in between? Yes or no? Next, green flag. Because if I'm going to keep streaming for another couple hours, I might as well. This is the most views I've gotten for a live stream in a long time. I might as well take advantage of the watchers. But if I am gonna stream for another couple of hours, I'm probably gonna take a quick break. Holy crap. Alright, I'm definitely saving that one. That was the blowover. I mean, the blowover was not perfect, but the tumbles were. The tumbles are what made that attempt perfect. The blowover was not perfect, but the tumbles were, so I'm definitely saving that one. That was definitely the closest I've got in the second half of that. Damn. We are going to save that one. That was pretty damn close. I don't think that was too much tumble. He flipped like 5 or 6 times, and that looked like about 5 or 6 tumbles. Few too many. Let me see this. I don't think he flipped any more than 5 or 6 times. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think Jamie Mac flipped any differently or any other than 5 or 6 times. I mean, that was obviously the closest I've gotten yet, but I'm still gonna go for a while trying to do it better. But that being said, I'm probably gonna take my break right after this one. Jamie Mac Dega flip attempt 1. I kind of landed on my side a little bit. I know what you mean, but it's going to be hard to do in this game about landing on the side, but I was kind of like that. Then went back on my wheels. Yes, I know it wasn't. Alright, give me a break, guys. I know it's not, I said a zillion times it's not perfect, but the tumbles I was mainly going for. The tumbles and being up against the catch fence. But yes, definitely not perfect. We'll view it from this time. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to take a really quick break, like 5 or 10 minutes at most. And while I am doing that, I'm going to let you guys watch the wreck I just did, but at the slowest replay speed. So you guys can see the best attempt I just tried in all its gracefulness. I will be right back. Thank you so much for watching so far, guys. have returned. I got a leak in, stretched my back. Should be good to go for possibly another 2 hours. Alright, so we'll take one more look at the decently close attempt we just got. Let's try doing the spectator view. We haven't done that one yet for a good attempt. Tumbling, tumbling, up into the catch fence. Tumbles a few more times. I don't think he tumbled too many times here. I think he tumbled it perfectly. But at least I have that one saved. So we can try again. Yeah, that was definitely a step in the right direction. We just need to have the blowover be a little bit better. And aside from that, maybe when I come to a rest, get on my side just a little bit longer, but I would rather take what I had on that last attempt than have a perfect attempt get ruined by trying to get too far on the side and then end up flipping over and then coming to rest on my roof instead of my wheels. That's the most devastating thing that can happen sometimes during these reenactments, is if you get a perfect flip or something like that, but then you end up not landing on your wheels when you're supposed to, or vice versa. Took 122 likes. Thank you so much, guys. But we finally got a dislike. I was wondering where the troll was. And you guys are awesome. This has been one of my more popular streams in recent memory. Just keep on watching, and I should hopefully keep on putting out entertaining, hopefully close to the real life wrecks. Where are my Chevys at? I don't have too many Chevys behind me, so I don't know if this one's going to be good or not. I have like no Chevys behind me. Alright, blown tire. Boom. Hit by Amarola. Flipping. Alright, I didn't tumble. I just stayed on my roof once. And almost flipped back upside down. Cool, but not what I need for the reenactment. Boom. Hard hit into that outside wall. Inside wall, excuse me. Next. And man, how's it going? Ryan Katz 28. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Where are you guys at? I just want to make sure the chat is still going fine. Alright, we are good. We are still good. I don't know, if I can't get any better than that one, after another 2 hours especially, excuse me, I will definitely try maybe a little camera control master work along with adding the ticker and see if adding that gives it the touch that it needs. But I don't know, given the complexity of that wreck, just how many aspects I'm trying to go for. The angle, the direction of the blowover, the exact number of tumbles, landing upright, coming to rest in the right spot, all of this happening in the right spot, getting upwards and hitting the catch fence up on top of the safer barrier. Given all those aspects that needs to happen, trying to be recreated on a 15-year-old game, gotta admit that attempt I say was pretty damn close. Not saying it's perfect, but it was pretty close. If I were rating it myself completely unbiasedly, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Not quite a 9, but not quite as low as like a 7. So like an 8 or an 8.5 I would have given that one. But just perfecting the blowover a little bit better, and a couple other aspects would have bumped it up that extra 2 notches to the 10. And we got Newman to pass us. That's not good. Alright, here goes the tire. Darn it, we hit Hamlin. Darn you, Hamlin. Gotta ruin everything. That one's not even worth a replay. No one flipped. It's not exciting. Stereotypical NASCAR fan logic. Devin Summers. He flipped 7 times. Aha! So for all you saying that I didn't flip enough times in that reenactment, that last attempt I saved, according to Devin Summers, if what he's saying is true, I actually flipped one too few times. But as long as I'm within one or two number of actual tumbles and everything else is good, if I'm one or two tumbles off, I will still keep it. But yeah, if I only get one when he tumbled 7 times, obviously that's no good. But if I get 5, if I get a perfect blowover into the catch fence and I get 5 tumbles and I land the right way, I'll still probably edit that. And likewise, if I get like exactly 7 tumbles, everything else is perfect, but the blowover is a little off, I'll still probably try that. Not one of these is ever going to be perfect, I don't think. Except for the Rusty Wallace one. Even that, the AI were still a little too bunched together because it was fresh off of a restart. So that looked a little glitchy, but other than that, that will probably forever stand as my most perfect reenactment I've ever done. Is the Rusty Wallace 1993 flip. Alright, we got Ty Dillon, another Chevy instead, down on the inside line. That's a good sign. Alright, come on, Ty. Alright, so we blow a tire. Darn it. Darn it, I was trying to turn around in time to go backwards and try to cause a backwards big one. But I'll have to save that for the end. Darn it, I just realized my TV went off. Gotta turn that back on. Alright, I'm gonna... After I'm done with this stream, whenever that may be, I'm going to have to take an hour, maybe hour and a half break to create the thumbnail, finish up the car set after I take a quick scan of Nnracing Stunod, all the other sites, just to make sure no other websites have uploaded any more up-to-date schemes since the last time I checked. But I'm missing quite a few, actually, for the Talladega race. I'm missing the 3, the 00, the 4, the 12, the 14, the 15, the 18. No, scratch that. I've got the 18. The 20, the 37, 38, the 51, the 92, and the 95. And I've got similar schemes of the 34 and 24. Yes, I know all their names. It's just easier to say the numbers. It's way quicker. Chevy to be on the inside. There we go. Looks like Bowman will have a nice little gap. Maybe I can squeeze in. Come on, right here. There goes the tire. Boom. Darn it. I got hit too hard. Instead of hitting me and flipping me up and over, he just pile drive me and sent me tumbling. Darn it. The 4 and the 12 have been painted. Alright. Do you know where by chance? I didn't look too hard, but I scanned through Nnracing and Stunod as well as Sim Racing Design today. I couldn't find... These are the ones I'm missing after my quick scan, but I did find the 18, just like I said. I think the grip is fine. I think I need to leave the grip where it's at. I think if I turn the grip up even more, I'm not going to get a good blowover. Oh, I'm not tired. Why am I yawning? Four was made on Nnracing a while ago. How long ago? Like days, weeks, months, years? Obviously not years. Whoa. The sound of the engines just hit a weird frequency there. It kind of had a phasering effect for a second. just did it again. If you hit a certain RPM with all the rest of the AI cars, it'll have like a phasering effect. That's funny. So there goes that inside line. Alright, let everyone pass, but let Bowman. Let me get a shot at Bowman. Darn it. Alright. Blow my tire. Hope for the best. Boom. Whoa. And we're upside down. Almost. Kind of. A little bit. Darn it. Still no good. Jeez. I want to see what kind of view Suarez had during that. Look at the blimp. Whoa, that would have taken out the top of his car. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit restart race. Keon Daly. Cool Coke Kid 22. Wilbur Hanfluter. What's up? For those of you wondering how I got the updated ticker, you just Google NR2003 UI enhancement or enhancements. There should be a thread that pops up right away with a download link and instructions on what to do. That's how I discovered it. Alrighty, we have gotten so close in the recent past. We just need to get that one lucky attempt and just have all the factors that we've gotten individually come together. We've gotten a perfect blowover like Jamie had. We've gotten the exact tumbles. We've gotten the right hit into the catch fence that one time. We just need those three factors to come together in one perfect attempt. That attempt where I got stuck in the catch fence, that was hilarious. Gotta go see a creepy uncle. I'll let this inside line go by. Tire. Boom. Come on. Oh. Jeez. That's not the flip I needed. Darn it. Of course, there's the caution. That is not the flip I needed. Holy cats and dogs. Bam. Jeez, that was like driver's side roof first right into the safer barrier. Okay, just kind of twirling around on that one left front tire. Then the back end comes down, that causes it to tip over even quicker. Hits the wall and just goes boom. Next. Giovanni Setoni. I think I got that. What's up, man? Little Ryan Blaney fan, how are you doing? Thanks for joining in. Sure to hit that like button if you guys haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it. It looks like most of you have, so I do really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Gotten so many decently close attempts. Just like I said, we've gotten a perfect blowover at least a couple times. We got that perfect hit into the catch fence, except I got stuck. Then we got the perfect tumbles in that other attempt that I saved. We just need those three aspects to come together in one glorious, beautiful attempt. I could edit all the clips together if I really wanted to, but that would look really silly doing a little quick fade during the live, during all the shots. don't know, maybe if I get really desperate, I'll have to resort to that, but no. Alright, perfect. I think that's the key. I need to let that front line get the little jump that they haven't really gotten. And I'm just gonna jump to the inside a little bit just to make sure Ryan Newman doesn't pass me. Alright. So I got a good run, then all of a sudden, oh no, here goes my tire. Boom. Hit by Newman. Jeez. That was probably one of the hardest crashes I've ever seen. Tracy Little. Hopefully I'll have the perfect reenactment for this. Who else hasn't gotten a reenactment shout out yet? Alright, there goes the tire. I get hit by Newman. A little too hard. Boom. Jeez. That was just brutal. In addition to me just coming towards the wall, the momentum of the car swinging around, just look how hard the roof hits the wall. That would have just flattened the roof like a pancake. I don't care how many roll bars there were. Jeez. Next. Jeez, he hit it so hard. I didn't mean to turn to the left that quickly. Some of those are by mistake. Trust me, I'm trying not to helicopter like that so much. But I do have to make it look like I'm spinning out and then get hit by Ryan Newman at just the right way. Not too much towards the back to where it helicopters me around really quickly, but not too much towards the front to where I just don't get airborne or just spin back the other way. I need to get hit just right in the sweet spot, like towards the back of the door. That gives me enough push to kind of lift me up in the air. Hopefully send me over, and hopefully with the heightened grip I can get a lucky bounce and start doing those tumbles into the catch fence like Jamie Mack did. Summer Gamer 93. There's no way this is attempt number 37. It's got to be more than that. Alright, haven't had any issues with the AI cooperating, really, for the most part, this stream. A few I've had a couple issues, but not really. Alright, we got Bowman to fill in for Newman. Alright, here goes my tire. Jeez. That was like that one before where I was fluttering around in the air and then set back down, and right when I set back down I just smashed the inside wall head on. Oh, I'm gonna come back for landing and bam. Nice surprise. Next. People have to go, Renan. I don't expect every single person to stay around the entire night. People have to leave, it's okay. You don't have to freak out. Lowe's 48 fan. Actually, yeah, a few close attempts. I had one where I went into like the catch fence perfectly, and then I had another one where the tumbles. The blowover was a little off, but the tumbles were perfect. I know the blowover was a little off, but the tumbles were just about perfect. So if I don't get any better one in like the next hour and a half or so, I'm gonna possibly try adding some camera control master to that one and see how it looks. I have to check my hard drive space after this. I wasn't anticipating on quite doing such a long stream. So I gotta make sure I got enough hard drive space. I don't have to delete anything. Alright, here comes Ryan Newman. Alright, I blow a tire. Boom. Ryan Newman hits me. Alright, start tumbling. Start tumbling. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Too late, Jamie. Too late. Don't even try. You had your chance and you blew it. That wasn't terrible, but yeah, that wasn't any closer than that other one. Stupid sticky note just sticking to my foot. Yeah, that definitely wasn't. Not worth saving, really. Next. Christian Vargas, how are you doing? Go away, turn grip up. I'm not turning the grip up right now. I think I have it set to the perfect amount. If I turn the grip up anymore, the blowovers aren't gonna be good. Big hoo-ha, I'm doing it in race mode, so we have the pack perfect, which has been working flawlessly so far. Stupid swimmer's ear still bugging me. Toad Swag, how's it going? I got another surprise video that I'll schedule probably later tonight that I'll do tomorrow. I'm sure you guys will like. Talladega related. Go by. I gotta let all these Fords on the inside go by, though. Alright, you got a good run. Also, oh, my tire goes out. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. That was no good. Darn you, Larson. How dare you not flip me the right way. Next. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a 3.5 hour stream. I'll probably end it around 9 my time, which would be in about an hour and 10 minutes from now. So I hope you guys are in for another hour and 10 minutes of Jamie McMurray flipping. Between 9 and 10, I'm going to try to schedule that stream, get the thumbnail done, finish the car set. And then shortly after that, we're gonna start the 100% length race at 10, which is going to go on to possibly 2 a.m. my time, or midnight in the West Coast time. Luckily, it's a Saturday, so everyone can stay up late. Crafty Alex TV, excuse me, how's it going? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate all the viewers right now. I hope you are enjoying the video. Just got to be a little slow on the start. Let the inside line start going. Then Ryan Newman slash the other Chevys usually get a really good run and have some open space between them and the cars in front of them, so I can get a good shot. Looks like Jimmy Johnson's probably going to be my best bet of an open Chevy right behind me to spin in front of. Alright, I got a good run. All of a sudden, oh no, there goes the tire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, darn it. Oh yeah, now you tumble. I see how it is. I'm going to land on top of Jimmy Johnson almost. We got cars driving under cars. William Bonzer, how's it going? Who else hasn't gotten a shout out? Darn it. If I could have started tumbling, that could have been decent. But too little, too late. So we shall next it. TNT Productions. Or it might be a little under 3.5 hours. But yeah, I'll go for like another hour or so. Between this, I'm probably going to stream about 10 hours tonight, between today and tonight, so you're welcome. The 2.5 hour one I did earlier, this one's probably going to be about 3.5, maybe a little under. Then the Talladega race is probably going to be damn near 4 hours. It's going to go well into the early hours my time. Good thing it's a Saturday. Good thing it's a Saturday and you can all stay up late and watch the race. In anticipation for the race tomorrow. Chris Anthony, hello back. A wild Canadian streamer appears. Hello to you, fellow YouTuber. Alright, there we go. So far so good. Let these Fords on the inside get a good jump like they had in real life. Let Newman tuck in behind me. Let all the other Chevys catch up and let some room try to develop. Alright, come on, Newman. There we go. Alright, and here goes my tire. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Into the catch fence. Oh, darn it. Not bad, but not perfect, so definitely not any closer than that one I saved before. Cedric McNeil, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Ah, darn it. We keep getting pretty close ones, but nothing perfect. Nothing perfect yet. Didn't get into the catch fence that time and flipped too few many times. Blowover wasn't bad. Is it possible you can show the track INI file? I believe I did before. I'll try to again if you... Actually, I have it right here. I believe. Alright, here's what the track INI file looks like. Asphalt and concrete grip I have almost 2.2 each. So yeah, I'm not turning the grip up anymore. Track temperature is -74. And I believe default, the chassis type is 1, but I set it to 4, so those are the 3 big things I changed around. Alright, back to the game. Click back on the chat, make sure that ain't frozen. When's the Dega race stream? Coming later tonight. Remix, how's it going? Mr. Ocean CM 3882. I actually did get a sideways blowover earlier. I did get a perfect one going like 2... I forgot how fast I was. I think I was actually going pretty fast, like 220 or so. But I got a perfect sideways blowover earlier, but then I went back towards the outside of the track and took out half the field. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of new names during this live stream, so I hope you newcomers are enjoying the channel. If you are, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like the videos. Plenty more like this. Plenty more live streams like this in the future. As you can tell by episode 377. Definitely done plenty of these before, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Alright, let all these Fords get the run they had on the inside. Let some of the Chevys catch up, because I need to have it be a Chevy that spins me. For authenticity reasons. Alright, I don't have a good shot at a Chevy, but here's Newman. Alright, boom. I didn't flip the right way, but the tumbles almost ended up being decent, but not quite. Yeah, that was a weird way to flip over. I am going to do the highlights during the race tomorrow. That is, if I'm awake for the damn race. Because having streamed by the end of today nearly 10 hours, I might not even wake up for the race tomorrow because I'm probably going to be up minimum 2 a.m. if I have to do that race stream later. Watch this. I probably would have gone through the gate if this was real life. The way I hit that. Probably would have gotten the front end ripped off. But how did I start flipping? Yeah, it definitely wasn't no... It kind of was a blowover, but it was like the... kind of backwards. It was almost like one of those weight shift ones, but it was really the aerodynamics sending the car over. That was more kind of the air tipping the car over than it was a true weight shift. A weight shift is kind of like Scott Wimmer's 2005 at Daytona. Matt Kenseth's 2009, I don't know if I'd even consider that a weight shift. I think that was a mixture between the newly paved surface, and here's an aspect not too many people talk about. The way when cars go sliding back with their left side facing the track at a really high speed, that air coming through and blowing through the window net, that makes the car like really light when it gets on its side, because it sends a crap load of low pressure into that cockpit, or high pressure into that cockpit with the air going through there. So yeah, sometimes those are weight shift, but a lot of times when those cars are spinning back to the left like that, or back to the right, sometimes it's the aerodynamics going through the windshield. Can you show the closest one yet? I can at the end of the video. I definitely will at the end, because I have it saved. I have two saved. The one where I actually got stuck in the catch fence, and then the one where the blowover wasn't quite perfect, but the tumbles were basically almost spot on. I had one too few. You guys tried telling me that it was one or a couple too many, but according to one of the users. I am just going by the comments of one user, so I guess I should actually count the number of tumbles for sure myself before I start making that statement. Alright, let the Fords pass by. Get back in front of Ryan Newman. Alright, we got two Chevys in front of us, so we can just switch Ryan Newman and Bowman. Alright, there goes the tire. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, darn it. I need to land perfectly to where I'm not really spinning around, but I just hit and bounce and just get a perfect bounce to where I do a bunch of tumbles. For those of you wondering why I'm not spinning off of Ryan Newman, as long as I'm spinning off of any Chevy, I can switch the paint schemes after the replay is recorded. So as long as it's any Chevy, I can switch the paint schemes around. It doesn't have to be Newman if he's not in the right spot. Logan Man, how's it going? Apple Juice Lover. Tracy Little, I think I got you before. I'm going to do the Austin Dillon one again eventually. I mean, obviously Daytona is coming around in another few months. Another couple months. Chase Elliott fan. What is up? Alright, so I'm going to stream for another 45 minutes or so. Then we're going to have to quick get ready for the next one between this one and the Talladega and the race. There's a 2% chance I might fall asleep. But if there is, I'll try to wake up. If I fall asleep in that time, obviously before 10 p.m., I'll obviously be up in time. I'll wake up at like 8 and do my race before the race tomorrow in the morning. And then I'll do my stream where I'm watching the race highlights. But yeah, worst case scenario, if I have to put off the race tonight, I'll do it super early tomorrow morning. Well, not super early, but like 8 a.m. It's not terribly early. Alright, we're letting that Ford go past us. Try to get Ryan Newman behind us. Alright, here we go. We're going to switch Bowman and Newman again. Alright, Jamie Mack is a good run. Oh, all of a sudden there goes a tire. Darn it. I got very airborne, but didn't flip upside down. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Yeah, we got Newman right behind me, but... yeah, shoot. Alright, try that again. Next to Rooney. Dib Bull, how's it going? That one wasn't good. Quickly, next attempt. They're not too much bunched together. I know they're a little bit more spaced out in real life, but not that much. It's not like we're all like 5 wide right now, and they were 2 or 3 wide at some points. And I know it was that one main line on the inside, and then a few scattered lines on the outside that Jamie Mack was leading. I've tweaked the track I&I settings enough for this stream. If I have to, I'll do it for next one, but I'm not exiting out of the game anymore. I'm staying focused and zoned in. Here we go. Hello, Newman. Seriously, didn't even mean to say the pun that time. Alright, where's the Chevy? Johnson, we'll have to do. Or Newman. Alright, here goes the tire. Oh, here, now come the flips. Oh, wrong catch fence. Wrong safer barrier. Wrong. Wrong. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for joining. Napa DuPont 24 ever. How's it going? Mitchell Fredel. That would be cool if Bowman wins tomorrow. I wouldn't say no to that. Alright, let's try again. Actually, we'll do another 30 minutes of attempts or so. And then I'll do 5 or 10 minutes worth of screwing around at Talladega 70s, 80s. That's the best track I have for backwards big ones and other general crashing. If I try doing this one, with the way I have the grip, the AI cars are just going to stop way too quickly to cause a cool backwards big one. I flipped into the wrong safer barrier that time. So yeah, just like I said, if everything goes to plan, I'm going to end the stream in about 30-40 minutes. About 40 minutes. I'm going to schedule the new one / make the thumbnail, get the car set ready. Try to rest quickly and then get ready for the next stream. About an hour and 15 minutes after I end this one. Come on, Newman, get to the inside line. Come on, Newman. Oh, I almost took out Clint Boyer. Able to stay off of him. Alright, I can always switch around Newman and Johnson. Alright, Johnson's in a slightly better position. Alright, there goes the tire. Boom. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, darn it, he landed perfectly. Although, here come the tumbles. Yeah, sure, now you go into the catch fence. I see how it is, Jamie. I see how it is. Thank you for the compliment, Antonio. Damn, that was possibly close. Oh, I landed perfectly, and then the weight shift made me flip over more, and then I go over the safer barrier. Ah, darn it. That was a really decent blowover, but darn it. didn't get quite lucky enough with the tumbles and the hit into the catch fence. I landed perfectly. That was almost like a Clint Boyer landing. And then I tipped over and flipped. Alright. Next! Joking with Tenno, I am still streaming this. Got a decent amount of viewers, so I'm taking advantage of all the viewers. Not to mention, as long as I'm on a roll, getting really close attempts, I don't want to stop. Welcome back, Tropical Cyclone. Chill Games, I'd love to take your suggestion. Just wait till after the live video's done, the comments pop up. It's way easier for me to see them that way. You got a much better chance of your requests getting done if you just post them in the regular comments. Or if you just go to my most recent video and just post your suggestion in that comment, in those comments. Yeah, just do that instead. You don't have to wait for this one. Just go open up my most recent video, or just any random video, and post that comment. NASCAR Man 1303. What is up? Benjamin Wilhoit. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet, guys. I'd really appreciate it. You guys rock. This is by far one of the most popular streams I've had in recent memory. I knew it would be the moment I saw that wreck. The moment I saw Jamie walking out of that car, I was like, alright, time to create a thumbnail and try to reenact this puppy. Yes, I just called a crash a puppy. Alrighty, got a good run. All of a sudden, there goes the tire. Jeez. Cheese and crackers. That wasn't good. Jeez. That just brought me to a dead stop. That was no good. Cedric McNeil. I think I already got your shout out in, but you're a new sounding name, so I didn't quite recognize you again. So you got 2. You're welcome. Alright, next. Dylan Averill. This is indeed a long one. I'm not forcing anyone to stay. You guys can come and go as you please. As long as I'm on a roll, getting really close attempts, and I got a decent amount of viewers, really decent amount of viewers. I don't want to stop anytime soon, but yeah, I am going to have to in about a half an hour. That is if I want to do the race. I don't want to have to do the race in the morning. I'd rather do the Talladega race tonight. I don't know if I should do it tonight, since nothing but crashing is fresh on my memory for Talladega, so that's going to be all in my... fresh in my mind when I'm trying to race. I'm going to be tempted to want to downshift or turn across someone's nose. There's technically like 2. If I edited that first one where I got like that perfect sideways blowover, and then that second one where I saved. If I basically combine the 2 where I... Oh no, I never saved the sideways blowover one because I went back out to the outside of the track. That's right, because it wasn't actually that close. Darn it! I did not mean for Newman to pass me. I missed that shift. As long as we got Bowman, we're fine. Whoa, that was close. Actually able to catch back up in front of Newman. Alright, there goes the tire. Hit by Newman. Come on, tumble, 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 tumble. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. How dare you. Chill Games. Super Racing. I haven't played NASCAR Heat 2, so I can't say, but I do love NR2003. Alright. Next. About another 20 minutes worth of attempts. And then I will do some messing around at Talladega 70s, 80s for the last 5-10 minutes. 1 or 2 going the right way. Crashes, and then a couple backwards big ones. Then I gotta get prepared for the next stream. Alright, it was 2.5 hours the first one, and this one I started at 5:30. Alright, so I've been streaming over 5 hours at this point today. Yeah, depending on how long the Talladega race one is, if I do that tonight, I could be streaming upwards of 9 to 10 hours. Nine to 10 friggin' hours. I normally don't ask this in the very middle of the stream, so if you guys don't mind, even just popping down to the link and just even so much as just reading my Patreon profile, I would really appreciate it. I wanna make videos for you guys full time. Unfortunately, money is a thing, and I have to work a lot. If just what was my math? Oh yeah, if just 2.5% of my subscribers pledged $1 a month, I could afford to make these videos full-time, like upwards of 8 hours a day of streaming solely through the Patreon pledges. In an ideal world, that's my ultimate goal. Darn it. No flip. No flip. I barely even got airborne. And my car is dead from downshifting. I can't even do a backwards big one yet. Yeah, thank you so much for all the support, you guys. I really appreciate this. Just like I said, even if you just got this video on in the background while you're doing something else, I appreciate you having the video on. Just like I said, even just $1 a month pledge. That's just walking down the street and finding a quarter on the street once a week. You can get a shout out in the description of every single video and live stream I post. $2 is an audible shout out. Forgot what $3 is. $3 is Patreon only content, which I'm trying. I know I haven't posted anything there in a while. I'm trying to paint more and more cars there. The only cars I've painted recently are those IndyCar ones, which I obviously can't release on my own. I'm doing that for NASCAR Fun Facts for the IR18 mod. So I apologize for not being able to paint too many cars to post on my own recently, but I'm trying to do a good deed to help get this awesome IndyCar mod get released sooner. Once I'm done with that, I'll be back to painting cars I can post on Patreon as well as other things. By the way, I have some weird poll I'll probably do on YouTube/Twitter, but would anyone be interested if I made them available on Patreon for $3 a month? If certain reenactments, I've gotten like perfect ones in the past. Alright, here goes the tire. Damn it, I just got demolished by Bowman. Alright, now here come the tumbles. There come the tumbles. Too late, Jamie. The way that car flipped looked pretty good. It was just in the wrong spot and I didn't get a good blowover. But would anyone be interested in downloading, like for example, if I posted the RPY, the replay file of like the McDowell flip or the Rusty Wallace flip or the 1960 big one? If I posted my replay files of reenactments I got perfectly over on Patreon, would anyone be interested in downloading those? If they wanted to like practice their camera control master skills, or just for whatever reason have that on there. All you would need is just all the same paint schemes, the same car set as whatever I had downloaded, and it would show up in your replay studio just the same as if you recorded it. So yeah, I was trying to think of what like type of files I could post on Patreon other than like just random pictures and random paints I do. Ugh. And that was one of the first things that came to mind. Was the replay files, so yeah. Charlotte Green, how is it going? So yeah, if you guys are interested, I might start doing that if I can get enough Patreon supporters. That very well might be one of the rewards I do in the near future. Start posting the replay files of, like, damn near perfect reenactments I've gotten in the past. Such as the Rusty Wallace one. McDowell was pretty close. Alrighty, and there goes the tire. And that wasn't good. That was a hard crash. No flip, no airborne, no replay. Next! Who else has not gotten a shout-out yet? I think everyone on the screen so far. So like I said, I really appreciate you guys spending your Saturday night with Cody H. Gaming trying to watch a virtual Jamie Mack crash over and over again. With me trying to be the wannabe Clutch of NR2003. You guys know Clutch. The guy that does all the Madden videos trying to do the recreations, the reenactments. Can I recreate Aaron Rodgers' Hail Mary? I always like the reenactments. I've been doing them for at least probably 8 or 9 years. You can trace my first reenactments back to, not necessarily to this channel, but my other Sabbath Base Dude channel. I think I had a couple on there. Completely forgot where I was going at that point. This is what happens when you stream for 3 hours in one sitting. Alright. Next! Oh yeah, Clutch. Yeah, I've been doing the reenactments for years, but when I discovered the live streams that I could do these reenactments, or do the reenactment attempts, without having to use up any computer space, recording, without having to do any editing. You guys get to see my reactions live, all in one fell swoop. Same exact thing as last time, not even worth a replay. I fell in love with the idea of these can I recreate live streams, and yeah, just like I said, I owe all the credit for the name itself, the name, the whole can I recreate format of the titles, to the Clutch over on the Madden videos. That's why I say I'm the Clutch of NR2003. Can I recreate of racing? Mr. Heart Grenade, how are you doing? Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm just making sure the chat is still going. Alright. I keep getting paranoid the chat is gonna freeze for some reason. But it looks good. I believe the subscriber thing through Streamlabs, as well as the super chat and the donation button through Streamlabs, which are all down below. I believe those are all working. Got my little Ricky Bobby gifts that pop up. Ricky Bobby foreshadowing. Oh no, did I give something away for one of my future streams coming up tomorrow? I should shut my mouth. Master Gaming. Dylan Mooney. How are you guys all doing? I really appreciate spending your Saturday night trying to watch me crash a virtual Jamie Mack. Excuse me. Alright, where's a Chevy I can get a good shot at? I don't quite have a clear shot at Bowman, so I'm going to try Johnson. Darn it. Oh, this is going to hurt. Kind of. Actually, not really. That ended up being really gentle. This is going to hurt. Now I would have gone through that crossover gate. If I hit something like that at that speed, at that angle, the thing's not meant to be hit at that angle. That I definitely would have gone through that crossover gate. VGO3, welcome back. Yes, I'm still going. Watch this, watch this. Boom. I probably would have gone right through the wall right there. Next. And I don't like gates, too. I think that's another accident waiting to happen. I know they've made them way safer, etc., but I think they learned from Michael Waltrip and... what's his face? Mike Harmon. That the crossover gate should not be at tracks. And those were just at short tracks. Could you imagine if one of the cars hit a crossover gate that, like, the lock latch broke loose when the car hit it, going like 195, i.e. Don McTavish. Yeah, I don't want that happening again. I think all tracks should have the tunnels for cars and haulers. Yes, I know it'd be expensive to dig and build them, but safer barriers are also expensive. Does that mean all the tracks shouldn't have safer barriers all the way around? Yeah, sometimes safety means a little bit extra cost, but I don't know, stop making so many stupid rules. You'd sell a lot more tickets. You'd have a lot more money to make safety updates. But who am I to say? I'm just another stupid mouth-breathing fan that doesn't know anything about this sport I've been watching my entire life. Oh. Alrighty, I got a couple Chevys behind me. Whoa. Jeez. Get hit by Brendan Gaughan. And now the tumbles happen. Whoa. That was a lot like Christopher Bell at the end. See, that's what I don't want to happen. You guys were saying before that one attempt, oh, you should get more on your side. Yeah, if I get too much on my side, I'll end up over on my roof and having possibly a perfect attempt wasted. That was such a weird way to flip over. I kind of did almost a sideways blow over there. And poor Brendan Gaughan. Gone. In the wrong place, wrong time. Jamie flipping plenty of times. Tumbling, so I can get plenty of tumbles with the way the grip settings are. Just... You guys can't hear me right now? Is there something going on with my microphone? Can you hear me now? My microphone light is still green, so it doesn't say my battery's dead. That was a pretty realistic one, kind of. Can you guys hear me? Do I need to turn the game audio down a little bit? Big Rybone 24. Why am I going for so long? Why not? I'm trying to do longer live streams. I'm trying to branch out from just doing a sole hour every single time. Look at Jimmy B. Jimmy Broadbent. My UK friend, he streams for like upwards of 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. I gotta get my streaming game more hardcore. I don't have enough streaming credit. Alrighty, we got Newman right behind me. Alright. I blow a tire, get hit by Newman, and I don't get airborne. And I barely keep it off. Or I barely graze the wall, I mean. Alright, that one was as boring as can be. Next! Alright, you guys can hear me? Excuse me. Maybe Ryan was just having technical issues. Speaking of which, is the chat still going fine? It is. Oops, didn't mean to open up Chrome. So according to my my live dashboard, the most amount of viewers I got in this one was 143. That's the highest I've gotten in a while. Thank you so much for watching, one and all. And we crushed 100 likes live. We're nearing 150. 150. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out in the chat yet? Master Gaming, thank you so much for liking the video. I think I got you before, but thought I would still acknowledge you, saying you liked the video. Alright, we're gonna do about 10 more minutes worth of attempts. Then a little bit of messing around at Talladega 70s, 80s, and then I do gotta get going. Gonna try to do that race tonight, but like I said, there's anywhere from a 2 to a 5% chance I'm gonna fall asleep between me ending this one and setting up and getting ready for the next one. But if I do, I will make sure I'm up early enough tomorrow so I can do the full Talladega race. My like fictional Talladega race before the real race starts. And then I can still do can I recreate the highlights while watching it stream like I've been doing, with the exception of a couple of times this year where I've been busy. Alrighty, come on. Alright, there goes the tire. There goes. Oh, come on. Oh, Johnson ruined it again. I had a perfect blowover and I was starting to tumble. I had a perfect sideways blowover and I was starting to tumble, and Johnson ruined it again. See, guys, this is why I don't like Jimmy Johnson. Not any of the cheating accusations, not that he's been dominating the sport, not giving anyone else a chance to win. Not because he's so good, but because he keeps ruining my reenactments. God damn it, that one was so close to being perfect, but Johnson got in the way. It was even. I mean, there's no guarantee I would have. I think, by the way, I would have kept flipping down here. I don't think I would have gone down that close to the fence. But yeah, just it's Bowman. So replace Bowman with Newman that hits me. That's what sends me airborne. I do a perfect almost sideways blowover. And then when I land, I actually start to tumble, which is really rare for the sideways blowovers. I start to tumble, and then Johnson hitting me right there screws up the tumble. He did to me what Ryan Newman did to Kurt Busch in 2013. Imagine how many more times Kurt Busch would have tumbled if he had not gotten hit by Ryan Newman. That was so close. So close. At least I'm able to get perfect blowovers while keeping the roof flaps on. I've got good track settings for that. I think I've got the track settings perfect. It's just a matter of getting lucky enough. Because I've gotten tons of attempts where one aspect was perfect. I've gotten one of each aspect of the wreck perfect at least once. I just haven't got them all together in one attempt. And we are up to 150 likes. You guys effing rule. Hold on for a second, by the way. Usual me, I crack one lone beer on a weekend night and it takes me like 4 hours to drink it. I cracked this thing like 2.5 hours ago and it's still mostly full. It is basically full. The exception of the couple of sips I just had. Well, that right there, even though Johnson ruined it, that just goes to show if I get lucky enough, if I get hit in the right way, and I come down just the right way, I can do the perfect sideways blowover and continue to tumble with the way the track settings are right now. That's all I need to know. I just need to not change. I just need to back up this track INI file. Well, I already have the other info of it screenshotted. Alright, where are my Chevys at? Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, saying, please, Jimmy Johnson, let me fly. Send me into the fence, or I will cry. Darn it. Oh, you believe in rock and roll. Alright, I'm done. Oh, darn it. Alright, this next one, now that we've hit the 3-hour mark, this next one will be the third to last attempt. So I'm going to finish up in about 5 minutes for these, and then do about 5-10 minutes worth of crashing. At Talladega 70s, 80s. It's funny. Weirdly, I know I'd probably get flagged for being inappropriate, so obviously that would happen. I couldn't monetize it, but yeah, I'd obviously be able to do a video about it. I've gotten a ton of requests, way too many that more than I'd like, to do a drunk live stream sometime, and given that I'm like well past the years of legal age, there'd be nothing wrong with that. I just trying to think of a good occasion when I'd do it. Not to mention, depending on what I was drinking, you guys would have to deal with me getting up and going to the bathroom like every 10 minutes if I did do a drunk live stream. The chat is becoming cancer. Well, that's fine, because I'm going to end the stream in about 10-15 minutes. Alright, here goes the tire. Come on. Tumble, tumble, tumble. Aw, darn it. Well, I technically tumbled a few times. That was lame. Got American Pie stuck in your head. Darn it. Alrighty. Second to last attempt. So who do you guys think is going to win at Talladega? I mean, it's Talladega. It's a crapshoot. Man, that ARCA finish, that was still super, super exciting. Still can't get that out of my head. Alright, tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. Did the chat freeze? It might have. Oh, no. It's just someone trying to distract me. They say the chat freezes even though it doesn't, so they try to get me to click back off the window. Because that's their definition of trolling. If only you knew how wrong you were. Yeah, should I try to recreate the 2000, was that 11 or 12? Or 10? What the hell year did Keselowski win the championship? Wasn't it 2000? It was somewhere between the 2010 and 12. I can't remember exactly the year. But, yeah, I should reenact the finish to that race and then just pound like 20 Miller Lights afterwards. And try to give an interview on live TV. Well, I am technically doing an interview on live internet, just not live TV. Alright, come on, Chevys. The Chevy Levy. Alright, where's Newman at? Alright, there goes the tire. Such a weird... almost crash, almost flip, not. That one's not even worth a replay. Sadly. Alright, it was 2012, that's what I thought. Even though other people are saying other answers. Alright, it was 2012, that's what I thought. Didn't want to be wrong, though. That's why I gave a few answers. Oh, that would have been bad. I just swallowed like a couple droplets down the wrong pipe. I almost had to cough, but I didn't. That would have been terrible. Coughing out a big foam full of warm, cheap beer all over my wheel and keyboard and monitor while I'm live streaming. That would probably make a stream highlight clip. One of these days, I have no idea when I'm going to do it. Maybe it'll be like episode 987. I forgot. I think it was 1987. When Bill Elliott, when he blew an engine or whatever, had some mechanical failure early on, went a lap down or went 2 laps down early on, that same race did not have a single caution, and Bill Elliott went from being a few, or I think a couple laps down, excuse me, to coming back and winning the race under green the entire time. I'm going to try to recreate that, but once I get a certain amount into the race, that's a one-time deal. If something gets screwed up, it's going to have to be a part 2. Alright, come on, come on. Darn it. The tumbles were almost on point, but I didn't do a blowover the right way, unfortunately. Darn it. I do not mind having to do a part 2 for this one, though. And obviously, if there's some big wreck tomorrow, I'm going to do it probably tomorrow night, because this is the most viewers I've had for a live stream in a while. You guys requested the one that happened right after it happened. So I've been trying to do more of that. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been, since this year started, the live streams I do are usually... Alright, I gotta make sure I save that save game file, too, before I delete this Talladega version. Alright, so we're going into 70s, 80s with a different roster. Just a roster where we have more cars. Do a few screw-around laps, and then I gotta get going in about 5 minutes. Oh, come on, the game just crashed. Alright, I really hope it didn't delete the player profile. Please. Please, 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 please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alright, let's try that again. The Racing Line Gaming. Maggie Walker. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. As we wind down towards the end of this one. So like I said, I'm going to try my very best. I've been streaming for going on 5.5 hours this video, and it's gonna be nearly 10 if I do a stream later. I said do. If I do a stream later today, or later tonight I should say. It's been dark for like an hour. But if I do happen to fall asleep, don't panic. Worst case scenario, I do it tomorrow morning before the race starts, and then I still do the can I recreate the highlights while watching it stream I've been doing. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I'd really appreciate it if you did so now. While we do a few, we'll do 1 or 2 crashes going forwards and 1 or 2 crashes going backwards. So I know how you guys like your backwards big ones. I did the chat. I know the chat froze for a second, but I remembered to unfreeze it right away. I remembered it. I guess I should get a vote. I mean, that one, the blowover was off, but it's close enough to where I want to try to edit it. I will do a vote of whether I should do a part 2 or I should try to edit that one that I saved. Where the blowover wasn't quite on point, but the tumbles were basically completely spot on. Oh, there's a wreck. There's a hard crash. And Allmendinger looked like he might have been up out of the racetrack. If not, he was really close. That was a humdinger. Another wreck. Slow it down, back it down, back it down. Go high, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go high, go. Oh! Look at that. Have you ever seen any better wreck avoidance than that? Do I even have a scratch? Look at that. I don't think I got a scratch on the hood. Actually, it does look like the hood is pushed up a little bit. How many positions did we get? From 40th to 10th. Just from avoiding 2 huge big ones. Man, how about that? Alright, so first this one. Was AJ over the wall? Nope, through the caution light, though. That would have killed him. Yet another example of what could possibly go wrong. Please, NASCAR, be proactive, not reactive. Take out caution lights before something bad happens. Not wait till after something bad happens, even though it already has. Russell Phillips, Rodney Orr, a few other guys. Alright, it's not a subject to get into during this happy stream. Alrighty. I want to see that. I want to see that wreck avoidance right there again. Let's see this from the helicopter. How did I... Oh, I think I clipped Byron there just a little bit. I think I got a little bit of contact there, but still able to keep it going straight. Watch this. I had made that last second decision to go way down low. That barely paid off. Alright, since there's 2 big wrecks, I'm probably not going to go forwards again. I'm not going to get any better than that. I'm just going to save that. Amazing wreck avoidance. From 40th to 10th in 1 lap, just from avoiding 2 huge wrecks. The second one by a matter of inches. I got a little bit of contact from Harvick there. There goes Allmendinger flipping in the background. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whoa, you can hear the wreck happen in the foreground. And here, watch this. Go way down low. That decision to go way down low at the last second saved me. If I would have stayed high, there was no room up there. Alright, I just want to save this, and then we will do 1 or 2 backwards big ones. Otherwise known as a BBO around these parts. What do you want, Cat? Can't you see I'm doing important work? Can't you see? Amazing. Quamazing. Whoa, what are you doing? Amazing. It's hard to type with where my keyboard is located. Amazing wreck avoidance. Okay. Alright, we'll do 1 or 2 backwards big ones. And then I do have to get going, especially if I'm going to try to... As I pick my nose, especially if I'm going to try to do that. Can I recreate, or... No, can I recreate the race? See how long I've been streaming? I can't even talk properly anymore. Thank you so much for helping be part of making this one of my more popular streams in recent memory. I really appreciate it, y'all. I guess I just said y'all. Alrighty. The calm before the storm. That's what I thought was going to happen in today's Xfinity race, but it actually stayed pretty calm. There's some exciting racing at the end. They kind of did the little single file follow the leader stuff for the first few stages, but it's understandable. You want to survive till the end. There's nothing wrong with the drivers. Fault the rules package, not the drivers. Alrighty. Actually, I want to try downshifting right in front of the field. Just slide in front of them like this. Boom. Holy crap. And we are out of the ballpark. Look at that damage. You can see the fuel cell, the roll bar, and the everything else inside the within the sheet metal. Alright, let's slow that down. Bam! Looks like Hamlin went through me. Looks like he probably got the worst of that since I hit him head on. And then Amarola goes flipping as well. Hamlin continues to tumble in the grass, finally comes to a rest. Alrighty, we'll try once more. We will do one more, and then I seriously gotta get going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll say that a few more times. Anyone else I missed? Barrett McKay, Benjamin King, Tropical Cyclone, Chase Elliott fan, NASCAR Man 1303, Bonzi Hunter, NASCAR Jam, Fan 30. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. You guys rule. Jeez. Alrighty, guys. Last crash of this video. Oh yeah, and then I will get your vote. Remind me to get your vote after this. I'll show you the one that I saved that was actually decent. Alright, green flag. I am up to 220 miles an hour. Jeez. If I got that car that was on the outside, who I think was Paul Menard, either Paul Menard or Blaney, I might have just gotten every single person in that wreck. GoDaddy, or GoDaddy, Danica is in this car set. I just used the Daytona 500 car set for no particular reason. Oh, looks like we had about a half dozen survivors. Doesn't look like anyone else, though. Holy crap. Oh, I just barely missed him. Looks like I nailed Blaney head on. Applied directly to the forehead. Where is Blaney? Blaney. Alrighty, guys, that is it. Alright, no, it's not it for this video. Not quite. I still need your votes. Eric Jones upside down. Looks like Kyle Larson is briefly upside down. There goes Newman. Uh-oh. Where's Ryan Newman? Where is he? He went upside down. Alrighty. So, that is about it for the crashes. I'm just going to show you the replay real quick. Stop meowing, cat. Getting annoying. Got fresh food, fresh water. Your litter boxes are cleaned. What do you need? I try to cuddle you, and then you get annoyed and squirm away, but then one time you want attention, then all of a sudden I'm supposed to drop everything. I see how it is, cat. Alright, hurry up, replay studio. So, it's been a while, but as you guys remember, I'm going to show you Jamie Mack stuck in fence. We're just going to watch this one first, because this one was funny. This was what would have happened if Jamie Mack just got stuck in the fence instead of brushed it. There he goes, flipping into the catch fence, and then gets stuck. Look at that. And alright, so now here's where the serious part comes in. If you guys, for those of you that know my ability to edit and add the camera control master, I basically, to put it bluntly, I can basically polish a turd with certain reenactments. So if you guys think this would possibly look good enough with the CCM and the ticker added, keep in mind the blowover isn't perfect. Just keep in mind all the factors that have to go right, and then take that into consideration before making your rating. I give it about an 8 out of 10, which in my opinion is good enough to edit. Obviously it's not perfect, but I would still edit this one. But it's up to you. Once this video is done processing, I will post 2 comments asking if you want me to do a part 2, or Or if you want me to edit that one, on second thought, I don't know about that. On second thought, I don't know. That might have to be part 2. Yeah, I forgot exactly what it looked like. Kind of. Just a little too quickly into the inside wall, but the tumbles were decent. But alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to, especially to subscribe. If you want the live stream notifications, hit that bell button after you subscribe. If you're interested in following me down on either Twitter or Facebook, both social medias, links are down below in the description, as well as my Twitch page, which I stream there as well. Speaking of which, before I go, thank you so much to Anthony Fullerton and Twitch Raids Livebot. That's funny. For the comments over on Twitch. I don't usually get to my comments on Twitch. But let me know your suggestions for future videos you want to see me do down in the comments below. Let me know your vote. And stick around. If I don't make the stream tonight, I'm sincerely sorry. It's only because I'm really tired. At the very worst, I'll do it tomorrow morning before the cup race starts. I'll see you later tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night. In the meantime, peace.